Welcome, fans and collectors. This is Marvel and DC 379 with another review, and today we'll be looking at Marvel Legends Elektra in the Spider-Wave. So let's take a look at the packaging. It says build a figure right there, and it says Spider. I think that's how it's pronounced. I mean, I've read the Edge of Spider-Verse storyline, and I was thinking, how do you pronounce that? I would assume it's Spider. Ages 4 and up, warning, choking hazard, Legend series, and here's the interior of the package. I mean, the artwork, it's mostly plain in terms of colors, but you could see a city, so this would make a great piece for diorama and display. Marvel, Elektra, and I really like the Psy as the T. Hasbro, so here's the side. And here's another side. So here's a shot of the figure, and there's a read-up. Shaken by the death of her father, Elektra uses her exceptional skills in the martial arts to become an expert assassin, and I dig that pose. And here's the available figures. So that's about it for packaging. Now let's get into the figure. So here is the Elektra figure. And I really like the look of this because it's meant to be the comic book version. Now let's get into the details. I really like her sash, that there's wrinkles and creases, same goes for her belt. And at the back, and you may notice that there's armbands here and here, and there's two more here, so it kind of gives it that asymmetrical look. And there's bands here and here, so they look different, so again with the asymmetrical look. And aside from the really nice red, the color you notice is her skin flesh tone, and it's very unique, mostly because she's from a Greek background. There are different shades of red, like the one on her torso, on her head, don't really match up with the ones on her armbands, so there's different shades of red. Now, let's take a look at the head sculpt. It definitely looks like Elektra. I really like the facial expression, that she looks very stern. And I like the way her hair is sculpted. And it's a nice solid black. There's no highlights. Some people would love highlights, but me personally, I'm fine either or. And the nice dark blood red lips right there. So I really do like the head sculpt. Now let's get into articulation. Ball jointed head, but it is hindered by her hair sculpt, so it can't really go up, unfortunately. It can go down a little bit. She can go left and right. Ball hinge shoulders, hinge elbow, hinge swivel wrist, ball jointed torso, ball jointed legs, thigh swivel, double hinge knees, and hinge ankles with a bit of a pivot. So decent articulation, and she is a ninja assassin, so she does need the extra posability. For accessories, she does come with a Build-A-Figure piece, the left leg. And of course, she wouldn't be Elektra without her Psy. And I do believe that these are reused from the Psy from the Daredevil Netflix series Elektra. And the red paint is really good. I really like it, especially at the Suka. And one of her hands is at a position so you can hold the prong like so. So it's really great for posability. So that's about it. Let's get into size comparisons. So here is Elektra with other female Marvel Legends I have, such as Black Widow, Invisible Woman, and Silk. And you can see that she's the average size for a female Marvel Legends figure, mostly because it's the same use of a mold. And this comparison was bound to happen. So here's the comic book version of Elektra next to the Netflix series version of Elektra. And it's amazing that their designs are radically different, yet you can still tell they're the same character. But personally speaking, I've always preferred the Netflix Daredevil design much more because she actually looks like a kunoichi or a female ninja. But I like them both because technically they're the same character. And as you can see, they're the same exact size. So my final thoughts? Well, this is the same female body mold that's been used over and over. So if that's not your thing and you don't like seeing molds reused over, then this isn't exactly for you. However, if that doesn't bother you, then she might be worth the pickup. I'm not saying that she's an immediate must-buy, but if you're a big Elektra fan, she is worth the pickup, especially the detail, the colors, and I especially like the colors. There's a lot of variation. And if you want to complete the Spider Build-A-Figure, I don't see why not. And she's worth the buy for a good price. So she's not an immediate buy, but if you like the character, if you find her for a good price, and if you just want to buy for the Build-A-Figure piece, then she's worth it. So thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next. So until then, Excelsior, true believers.